Hi, my name is Heidi Kordowski, and I have been talking to you, the viewers, for about a month and a half about an abuse case that happened back in 1982, where I was a victim as well as two other small children. I was 3 years old. There was an 8-month-old baby and another 3-year-old girl. We were abused severely. When we were taken to the hospital, the doctor found extensive medical evidence of rape and abuse. Um, and I know that was a long time ago. I'm not just like popping out of the woodwork all of a sudden saying, oh, I want to sue for this. And I'm like sue happy. No, that's not the case at all. I had a couple people kind of insinuate that online. And they just simply didn't understand. And I'm trying to set the record straight. I tried for years to get the records and could not. I put in information requests time and time again through the official channels with the Dallas Police Department, Wasco County, and the DA's office in Wasco County. And I never got them. And then I applied for victim compensation because I was having um, severe unresolved trauma issues in my early, well, from, well, ever since it happened. But, you know, I, I'm not going to go into all the extensive um, symptoms and crap I've gone through, but I was having mental breakdowns and I needed some counseling. I've gone through plenty of free counseling, but that doesn't cut it. So uh, I wanted victim compensation to get the victim grants so that I could get into some real counseling. And I applied in 2015 and then I appealed in 2016. And the victims advocates attempted to get my records themselves from the Dallas Police Department, DHS, and Wasco County DA's office, and they were told that there was no records existed. They had no record of the incident, and that really was a blow. I got denied, and my appeal was denied. And then in 2023, during another mental breakdown, even though I was told they did not have them, I put yet another request in to the Dallas Police Department, and I got them. Um, I got them. I got the records from Officer Carrico. He sent them to me, and then it's been a nightmare ever since. I thought I was going to get the records, get some answers, get some counseling, and it was be done. And instead, I found, uh, in my opinion, and what the evidence shows, and the way I've been treated since I got the records by those institutions is just nothing but a crime, in my opinion. Uh, I need your help. I'm I just filed the lawsuit because I get no justice. I the person who did it is still out there. They're alive and fine. Um, and there's cops that may have covered this up, and one of them is dead. He got to live his whole life, getting all the awards and accommodations, and his whole life he got to live the way he wanted to. Well, I sat in the rubble of, you know, their success and reputational, protecting their reputations. Um, uh, and I'm not just babbling or talking shit. I've got the evidence to back everything I'm saying up. That's a fact. So I did file a lawsuit, and it's against the Dallas City Police Department and Wasco County. I'm pro se because it's a it's a 43-year, as the evidence shows, cover up by the police department. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And, you know, it's true. So I need help paying for the litigation costs. It's going to be quite expensive. Um, it really sucks that they get to use dollars to fund paying their whole defense against a victim who's been deprived justice my whole life. it just makes no sense. I have to pay to get justice. Anyways, yeah, I have to pay to get justice. I need to pay for expert witnesses. I need to pay for printing. I need to pay for depositions. It's going to be upwards of $40,000 to $60,000. I've got two expert witnesses already lined up. They were part of the case in '82, and they're willing to testify for me. However, I need a couple more expert witnesses, just because it pulls the case together and makes it a tighter argument for me, which the better, the tighter, the better on the argument. um, and they're $10,000 to $20,000 each. I need one to look at some uh, zip code anomalies. I mean, I have the postal expert. Well, postal service. Postmaster said it was not not in the zip code format, was not in use in '82, and they're in my original documents, and it's stamped saying it's an original copy of the document. So that's impossible. You can't have a 1982 document with a zip code format that didn't even exist yet. It's just, but I need to get a forensic expert to help me prove that. And then I'm going to need some, psychological expert witness too. So I've got the medical doctor uh, who actually saw me that night, who wrote me an affidavit for expert testimony, and um, the actual forensic scientist who tested the evidence back in '82. He's willing to help me. So now I'm just needing a couple more expert witnesses and depositions and printing, but I've almost got the printing costs covered. Thank God for the people out there who have donated.